Okay, here I'm back. I'm trying to finish as far as because I felt like where I left off at with that last when I left off with that last video. I just want to make sure that that's why this is when I say it's been a couple of days and it's been rough, it's been a couple of days and it's been rough. Okay, so when I left off with the last video, I felt like I need to preface and make sure that I establish and I say, go to the Word, look up the Word with what it is that I was talking about, because the Lord is speaking. That's where He's at, right? Is in the Word. Don't take what anybody, whether it's me, whether it is a pastor, whether it is anybody else. Sorry, it is blazing hot out here. Whatever else it is that you may hear on YouTube, your favorite podcaster, whatever, and especially if they are talking anything about God and the Word or anything tied to that, you take it back to the Lord's feet. You take it back in the Word. Ask God to show you. He will. Don't just take it. We're human. We are flawed, okay? I am flawed. I am just putting out there with what it is that's been placed on my heart for me to look at, and what I hope can resonate and, bless somebody else in the process. So that being said, take it to the Lord's feet, talk to Him, get confirmation with what it is that He's trying to show you. And what was the other that I was going to say? Oh, when it comes to, and you think about it, especially in the Bible, from the Old Testament and the New Testament, God has always used both sides of the fence. He's always used what has been inherently evil, and He has used obviously what is inherently good. So when I say be mindful of your politicians and those within your own government, look, I'm a Trump fan. I picked the lesser of two evils, let's just say that. But there are certain things that I have felt pressing on my heart that I feel like the Lord had told me, you can't just to subscribe to anything, okay? The enemy only looks to kill, steal, and destroy. He looks to confuse. He likes to make things appear a certain way and things to be a certain way, and it's not what it is, right? Perception. And so all I'm saying is, just know, none of us have all the answers. There's only one who does. And unless you are lined up in the Word, you are talking to God regularly, and you are at His feet, He is there and available and will answer you. And you know what? This walk as a Christian, sometimes when we go to another level, there's always going to be a different devil. So don't let that discourage you. Stay prayed up. Stay in your Word. Ask for God to protect your coming and going. Because you know what? The one thing I do know, as much as we, from experience, and especially this past week, man, this whole last year, and eventually when I feel led, I will share more of what it is that I personally have gone through and what my history is. I'll tell more on myself, okay? But I'm trying to make sure that I'm aligned with God, because I have to remind myself that just because I may think something is a good idea, or Lord, this is something you want me to share, this is something you want me to say, if I'm not in alignment with God and His perfect timing, it won't. I don't want to be outside of His will. That's the bottom line. I do not want to be out of sync with where God has me and with what it is He wants me to share and say, even if He's using my own story. And so I'm really trying to do my due diligence to stay in the Word, stay in His timing, and so that's that. I'm going to shut up now, and hope you have a good day. It's really hot here in Texas, and I'm not ready for this, and yet I work outside for both jobs, my first job and then my side business, and man, okay, woosah, bye. Take Jesus with you.